Ravenhill. Every prophetic cry carried Ravenhill's fire. Every warning bore Ravenhill's fingerprints. But Wilkerson was not the end of that flame. He was only the beginning of the second wave, because the fire leaped again into Steve Hill, the man God would use to shake Pensacola and ignite the Brownsville revival. And here, right here, is where Ravenhill's influence erupted like thunder. Steve Hill devoured Ravenhill's writings. Why Revival Tarries, Revival Praying, Tried and Transfigured, books that tore him apart and rebuilt him from the inside. Then God orchestrated something supernatural. Wilkerson, Ravenhill's spiritual son, became Steve Hill's mentor. It was a pipeline of fire. Ravenhill, Wilkerson, Steve Hill, Brownsville, and a revival that would shake America carried the fingerprints of a man who had never stepped into the building. Every time Steve Hill cried, "Come to Jesus now," you could hear Ravenhill behind it. Every night the altars overflowed. You could feel Ravenhill's legacy. Every time sin was confronted, every time holiness was demanded, every time repentance shook a room like a storm, you could sense Ravenhill's burden. He never visited Pensacola, but his fire did. He poured his fire into men like Wilkerson. He poured his tears into men like Steve Hill. He poured his convictions into men like Keith Green. But the greatest thing Ravenhill ever gave us wasn't a book, or a sermon, or even a prophecy. It was three dangerous truths. Truths